guy right there. Welcome to the first episode of The Pair and the Quad here at the Wheelhouse. I don't know, we just got some random music playing in the background. Thought it'd be cool. We're going to come out with an intro and have all kinds of cool like stuff pop up on the screen eventually, I'm sure. But for now, that'll have to do. Sir, Maldito, how are you today?
Feeling great, my friend. Feeling great. Been raining like crazy over here.
Yeah, rainy down in Miami, is it?
Yeah, we flood. But I don't want to toot my own horn. But since this is a nice neighborhood, we don't get flooded here.
Okay.
Yeah, like it can rain all it wants. You look out 5 minutes later, there's not a drop of water on the floor.
Nice. Heck
I
yeah.
love this neighborhood.
Well, you guys are in a big high-rise or something, ain't you?
A big what?
It's like a building. You go up an elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a high, tall building.
It has to be because our parking spot is in the it's underground. So if it rains a lot, all the water can go there and it can flood all the cars. So we have to be way high. So because not even the parking lot gets flooded.
Nice. Heck yeah, that's good news. I'm trying to figure out what buttons I have. We got some buttons to press, but we ain't gonna worry about that too much. Now you said today we were gonna have some drinks. What happened to that? Where's your drinks at?
Bro, I ate all my drinks away. Too many.
Way.
I've been eating a lot lately. Because the thing is that sometimes I want to prove that we can lose weight and gain weight if we really try to.
Right. Yeah, I want to lose some weight. That's what I'm trying to focus on.
But all you got to do is just eat once a day, man, and work out. I'm always posting how to work out from bed. So there's no excuses.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of your videos. I was actually a follower before I even knew who you were. What's up, Rebel? Hey, do me a favor. Does everything sound good right now? To the group. So what are we talking about today?
Well, first, let's get. I wanted to clear something from everybody because I was talking the other day about the idea of working with the vending machines.
Okay.
And I was saying that it would be great to be a paraplegic because you can use your hands. Because when you're working with one of those vending machines, it's you need to use a key to open the
lock.
You need
or
to
whatever.
use your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to handle a lot of money. Imagine if the wind blows all the money away. You know. So you really need your hands. Woo.
You know, I actually particularly, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I enjoyed that I put in the description of this, that I put a paraplegic and a quadriplegic walk into a bar. Oh, shit. Bro, that don't deserve a ba-doom-tsh. I don't know what does. That is great.
All right. And most people are going to be like, wait a minute. They walked?
Right. Yeah, this is not your typical wheelchair show per se. We do cuss a little bit. We are going to be saying some stuff that might be offensive to some people. I don't know. Maldito just runs off. He goes off and I gotta let him run. You know what I mean?
I find out when it's too late.
Before we do that though, before we get all crazy, let me play you this message real fast. It's a warning, and it saves us from getting in trouble. So warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. If you are easily offended and cannot stand foul language or manly banter of any kind, this may not be the show for you. Your discretion is advised. Back. What up? Okay, so there, we warned the people, now they understand. But yeah, so you were saying like, just an easy way to make money. You had a friend that saved up some money, bought a vending machine, right? Or like what is it, a vending machine, or is it a
vending machine? Yeah, he started off. These are friends that I have that, like, there's also millions of ways to make money, but this is the easiest way for like somebody that doesn't want to work but still
Right.
want to make money. So I thought that was a good. The way he explained it to me, it sounded really cool. By the way, this guy, he's not a young guy. He's like 40 something, almost 50. He doesn't have Instagram. He doesn't have social media like that.
Right.
So he just bought a machine and he left it somewhere. He spoke to the people and he started making like he made a few $100 the first month, and he's been doing it for a while. And little by little, he started making more money. And I was like, whoa, that sounds like a good idea, because all you gotta do is just go there, restock once a week or twice, and that's it. And all you're doing is picking up money.
Right.
So I thought it was a good idea, and a lot of people started saying that, oh, they took it the wrong way. They're like, oh, why would you wish you were a paraplegic? One of the reasons I wish is because right now I'm running out of air and I'm fainting. That's why I'm moving back and forth.
Yeah, because your level is like so. For instance, me as a paraplegic,
Right.
I'm T3, T4. That's where I am, and so it's like I have half my lung function still. So I mean, I can go on a rant, and I feel you getting like winded. I get winded too sometimes. I got to slow down and just calm down. But you more so because of the higher up of your injury.
I'm a C5. I try to sometimes, but my point was that some people they think I'm a lower level or something. Bro, the thing is that I put up with a lot of pain. Like even if I'm fainting, I don't do weight shifts or nothing because I know I'm not gonna faint. It takes me to that point there that I see everything white. I can't hear anything, and I'm about to shut down, but it doesn't. You go back like ooh, you restart.
Right.
Or all I do is move a little bit around and that's it. So what I'm trying to say is that I might look like I might not look like a quadriplegic, but I'm definitely a quadriplegic. Like they say that I can use my hands a lot because I can stretch my arms, right?
Right.
But if you see, I can't lift my arm up.
Yeah. Hold on, sorry.
Oh,
I gotta turn this light on real quick. Come on, this is how I do this. I got it. There we go. It's a process.
You need clap on lights.
The fucking clap on, clap off. Yeah, those would be dope.
So what I'm saying is that people think that I can use my hands and it makes me a paraplegic, but I can't use my hands. You see,
Well,
my
that's
hands
what a
are
lot of
dead.
people they take. Yeah, like quadriplegics. Okay, so like
My
with
hands
me,
are dead.
yeah, with me doing the wheelchair Wednesdays, like I've met tons of like people, right? So like, it really opens your eyes of how blessed you are to be able to do this. You know what I mean? Just that alone would
Just that,
be
right.
so much
Let
better,
me tell you
right?
something. Let me tell you something. Sometimes, right here in my shoulder, right here, it itches like crazy. Right now, I can scratch it, but if it's a little bit behind, oh man, I go crazy.
Trying to
I
get
can't
to
even
it?
scratch it. Imagine my taking my nose. If I have bro, your fingers are everything.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
But what I'm saying is that people think that I can use my arms. I can move my arms pretty good because I work out a lot. So that little muscle that I have can pull my whole arm. You see,
Right.
but I like if you ask me to raise my hand, I can't. This is like if I lift my arm, it falls down. So I can move my arms because I have a lot of muscle and I have some control. But if anybody, if a quadriplegic works out every day, they start lifting their arm every day, they can do the same thing.
Yeah, I gotta work out more. I've been trying to do it more, but it's like you get into this rut where you'll fall off for a while and then you'll get real back into it. That's me. That's usually how I get into it. But like Rebel said, most people take what they can, do what they. Wait, hold on. Most people take what they can do or what they have for granted. Unfortunately, yes. Sorry, I almost read that
But
completely
what
wrong.
I'm saying is that what I have, the little thing I have, I work out. I work that little bit, so it can be 100%. Like my 30% can do more than most 30% people
Right.
because I work out. Like I'm lazy as hell too, man. I don't like to go to the gym. I hate going to the gym. So what do? I have some weights on my bed, and all day, like I spend 20 minutes every hour, not even 20 minutes, like 10 minutes every hour, just doing some reps, and that's it. And I put the weights down and I keep watching TV. And then later again and again and again, I do that all day. And when you do that for like 2, 3, 4 months, you're gonna notice a huge difference.
Right.
But nobody wants to do the work, man. And it's easy, and it's basically right there in your bed. You don't even have to get out of your bed.
Yeah. The TheraBands I found like just extremely helpful. That's all you
Because you
need.
don't have to have weight.
Yeah.
With the other weight, you might drop your weights on you, or you might get hit in the face. So whatever. But the bands, it's easy. All you gotta do is just stretch it, put it in your lower arm, in your middle arms, or you can put it, bro. You can find a whole bunch of ways to work out.
Yep. I seen that video you posted earlier today. I think it's funny.
Super easy, man.
Let me tell the people here. It's every time that Maldito shares, comments, does anything to my Facebook, my Facebook sends me a notification that he did it, but it also sends me a parentheses. It says 10,000 plus followers, and I'm like, okay, like rub it in more, Facebook. Just rub it on in.
I'm upset. I'm upset because it's 24,000.
Oh, well, see, there you go. They're fucking it up already. I mean, they did get it correct. It's more than 10,000. But now, speaking of this, do you get paid off doing your reels? Because you do a shit ton of them.
But I don't. I get paid $20. I don't know. Like you know what? My girlfriend used to get like $300, and she will get on like 600 views. I will get up to 5,000 views, $20 at the end of the month. They're liars. They steal your money, man.
That's horrible.
And I would share the same thing as my girlfriend, and nothing. Well, I would somehow she will get paid up to $300 a month. But that's when I started telling everybody about the Facebook Reels and everything. Because I'm not a hater, brother. If you see me, I share everything. Anybody asking anything, even if it's about sex, my personal life, I always help out people.
Right.
I don't keep anything to myself. If I find a way to make money, I'm sharing it tomorrow. If I find a way to be happier, I'm sharing it tomorrow. The only thing you will never get from me, it's an advice of how to be sad or this. So, which is a double-edged sword, because some people are very attached to their sadness. So anything positive makes them feel threatened, or oh my gosh, shut up, dude. You probably never had a bad day in your life.
Right.
And I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm pretty sure I know about bad days. It's just, but what I'm saying is that you
Well,
will
it's
never
funny
get
how
nothing
the
negative
happier
from me.
you are, like if you show a video of you being happy all the time and you're doing all these happy things, I've noticed a lot of these people hate, and they're like, quit fucking lying. Why do you got to act like this shit's so easy and blah, 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 blah. Why don't you tell the truth of it? And it's like, okay, we do, but I'll still have a smile on my face. You know what I mean? Like,
But the thing is that
like I'm in pain every damn day. Shit.
right, exactly. I'm in pain all the
What up,
time. I
Felicia?
never forget about my pain, and I'm in a wheelchair. I understand this. Every day I'm reminded of this. The thing is that, bro, I found a way to just change everything negative to a positive. And I might be lying to myself, but I rather believe in that delusion and stay happy than being in a sad reality. I refuse to believe in anything that makes me feel sad. That, even if I'm having an argument and I see it heading to a bad ending, I cut it right there. I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? I don't want to argue and end up in a fight. What's the problem? This is the problem. Okay, is it my fault? Let me fix it. Is it your fault? Okay, let's see how we're gonna fix it.
Right.
That's it. I gave up a long time when I broke my neck. I gave up on sadness, on feeling depressed, on all the stuff.
Thanks for that, Van.
Because to me, those things are like drugs, man. Once you feel sad for something, then that's your That's your escape zone. That's your safe zone. Now you
Well,
feel like you're sad about
the
this,
thing
and now you're getting
is
sad about that everything.
like, okay, so let's say, you know, your favorite dog of 15 years dies. Okay, that's sad. You can be sad about that. You'll have to bury it, whatever, but then you pick yourself up and you move on. You know what I mean? Like,
That's it. But let me ask you a question. How many people lose their dogs? So are you the only one who lost a dog?
right, right.
If you're the only one, then go ahead, try and do all your shit, bro, because you're the only person that this happened to.
Right.
But if this happens every day, you're never going to change it. You're never going to stop it. This is happening.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not. Your dog is meant to last that long, you know. You should be lucky that your dog lasted 15 years. That's what I
Dog's
look
got a
at.
shelf life.
That's not really a joke.
There
I
you
just
go,
told a
bro.
kid
I
in that
refuse
button.
to play a victim. Listen, I'm not saying that men or anybody, but specifically men, don't have feelings. On the contrary, I would argue that men have more feelings than women. Because if you get dumped,
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say, anybody watching, if you guys got anything to say, comment. Feel free. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? We're not afraid. Proceed, sirs. Go ahead,
bring it
sir.
on. I'm saying, like, I would argue that men have more feelings than women, because if you get dumped, I'm 1,000% sure that your woman, she can find somebody tomorrow. It might not be a good one or a bad one, but she can find somebody tomorrow. Us, man, oh man.
Most guys think about that all the
Okay,
time. It's
lovely.
like, damn, if she leaves me, she gonna find another guy in 2 seconds. I fucking know it.
In
All
two-
she
in a
gotta do is
heartbeat.
go on there and be like, boom, I'm single. They're gonna be like, oh, dogs to a fucking bone. You know what I mean?
That's it. Actually, if I'm single, a lot of girls that might find me attractive, they will stop talking to me. Because that's how women are. Once you're single, they hate you.
I don't know. It depends. I believe that it's all about yourself. It's all about how you carry yourself. It's all about your confidence. It's all about if you have a personality versus if you don't have a personality. For instance,
Most definitely.
not everybody's going to get on here and talk shit like me and you right now. There's some guys that just don't
Yeah.
want the camera in their face. They won't do it, which is fine. You know what I
Can't
mean?
handle it.
We'll do it.
I know.
But,
Wait,
okay, this heat's fucking killing me, bro. I turned this heat on. What was it I called you, like 20 minutes ago? And now
Damn.
it was 53 in here. Now it's 61, and I'm burning up.
dude, my apartment is on 70-something, 74.
Well, it says 61, but in all reality, like the heater is right there. The wheelhouse heater. Here, let me show these people the
Yeah.
heater just in case they don't know. I got that on here somewhere. Oh, no, I don't because I didn't plug it in. Oh, there it is. Yep. See, it's all the way in the back to the left side. The left side of the door there. Yep, that's the wheelhouse for you. Part of it anyway.
Definitely, it's all about yourself.
Yeah.
For women, you know, it's definitely it's all about. Definitely, it's all about your personality and how you carry yourself and all that shit, and how sure you are.
Right.
But women always look. You know, you have to have something that they can look at you without you doing anything.
Right.
I don't know how you call it, like a first impression. Because you don't go to a girl and say like, hey, I'm a funny guy from the beginning, you know. They usually stalk you. And if they see you how, like, they always go for your Facebook. Because that's when you're more real. Because Instagram is fake, Twitter, they can't see shit, so they always go to your Facebook.
Check this
And
out.
if they see you complaining,
Van
they have
Hagar.
a sad life.
Listen, Van Hagar said, my chair got me more PUSSY than catnip. I don't know. I'm not going to say that online. I don't know. I feel weird doing it.
I don't know.
He said, with all due respect, with a smiley face. Okay, so he put the all due respect, which makes it okay.
Hey,
guess.
buddy, if it works for you, why? If it works for you, it works for you, my friend.
Oh, you know what?
More
I'm gonna,
power.
Maldito, I'm sad that we can't have a beer today.
Dude, I'm losing. I gotta lose weight. I gotta.
Is that why I got a chicken neck going on? This skin mask I got
The
growing on
thing
my
is
neck?
that since it's the holidays are coming, dude, and I'm gonna eat everything.
That's what I hate about being a paraplegic or being any kind of legic, because it's like
Yeah.
I can't get up and I used to walk all the time, and I would, like, you know what I mean? I would shed that shit. What up, Josh Castillo? Yeah, like a Castillo. I think I said it was like Castillo, like the drink. Man, love that dude. But no, like I've noticed that like I look in the mirror and like when I turn, I got wrinkles now. My neck's all hanging down. I'm like, shit, I'm getting fat up top, but my legs are still small as shit. So I'm like, well,
yeah.
I'm like, what do I gotta do, man? I gotta shed this damn weight.
You know what? When I'm always laying in my bed, and my girlfriend, when she walks by me, she's like,
appreciate that,
and
Mike.
she talks to me. When like I'm laying down, and when she's walking and talking to me, I'm looking like this, so my chin is pressing down.
Yeah.
So I have to look at her like, you know, like a fat ass when I'm laying down, like, hey baby, like, oh my god, I hate this. So that's why I've been doing a diet like crazy lately. I have another business coming up.
Well, let me know if it works for you and what you got to do. I know one thing you got to do is stop drinking beer, stop drinking soda, which I'm trying to do the stop drinking soda part. I've been drinking more water lately.
I suggest you stop drinking soda first.
Yeah.
Soda is what's killing it. Sodas are killing it. Beer, when you drink, of course, beer and alcohol, of course, are bad. But sodas are worse, brother. They have so much sugar.
Right.
I don't buy soda here.
Right. Van says he's a C4, C5 incomplete quad.
Lemonade.
Yep, we got a lot of people in the house tonight. Good to see everybody. Yeah, me and Maldito here. We've been kicking it for what, a couple years now. I feel like.
Yeah, brother.
We've been getting stronger this year, and I think that we're gonna continue this little trend that we're doing here. This
Once
little
this
show.
year starts, we're gonna go at it. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. Once this year starts, because I got a couple of things coming up. I also gonna join some people that they sell. It's a health product, like to lose weight, to gain weight, even for pregnant women, teas, smoothies, all this shit. So I'm gonna join the program next year, as soon as the year starts, because you know that's when everybody wants to lose weight and everything.
Right.
So I'm gonna join
the
that
new year,
year.
new year, new me, new year, new me. How many fucking times have you heard that? And it's like, oh well, there's always next year. Why do you think? Hold on a minute. Why do you think that they painted all the Romans and shit like plump and all that? They was having a great time, bro. Ain't nobody in there had no damn Miley Cyrus hips. Come on. I'm gonna put one of those on there. I love that. That was a good joke.
Hey man, I had a huge crush
I'm full of them tonight, baby. You got zingers.
I used to have a huge crush on Miley Cyrus back in the day.
I kind of did too. No lie. I thought she was pretty cool, pretty hot back in the day.
I like her accent, her like southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, she got over though, and that thing went deep. That thing went like down, bellowing.
Good. Like, wow. All those cigarettes, all the drugs she did.
Yeah, she was wild. She would have been fun to meet back in the day. Anyway, this train is scooting all the way all over the track.
But yeah, man.
What's so you said your old lady's out grabbing groceries right now, right?
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit, I had like my blood going down, so I was a little dizzy.
Yeah, calm down, man. Don't get all riled up.
It's been raining like crazy, so now it stopped, so she went really quick.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry. I was trying to look for some smokes over here, but I don't have any herbage. That sucks. Yeah, Ben said smoking a spasm meds.
You live all the way over there. You don't live where you go out hunting?
Yeah, actually I do. They're hunting all around me right now, which is the funny part. But
can you hunt a deer? Like, can you, if you pay for it, can you go hunt a deer?
I mean, I can sit on my back porch and shoot a deer, and the only thing is I don't know how to skin it. I don't know how to like do any of that, so I got to call a hunter friend and be like, hey, I got this deer. Can you come grab it and do it for me? And then you gotta pay him.
I've been dying to eat deer meat. I never eaten deer meat in my life.
You've never ate deer meat? Somebody in Michigan.
Never.
Tomasa. Hey, we got to get this some deer meat. We'll send it down in the mail. I'm pretty sure you can send meat in the mail, can't you? No, it's probably illegal.
My girlfriend loves lamb, but I don't like lamb that much, but I'm like, I gotta try deer meat to see how that shit tastes. But like I gotta have somebody that I trust because I don't like to eat something that came from someplace, and
No, Rebel
like
said she's got some.
I'll
I'm telling
definitely
you, this
trust.
shit, dude. The Michigan deer meat is like some of the best because it's like, I don't know why Michigan just has like the best venison.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I've
guess.
heard. Everybody says like they want the venison
You
from
know what
Michigan.
we
I don't
got
know.
here?
Everybody
Alligator,
says that.
We got gator
Yeah, you can
meat
keep that
here.
gator meat. I don't want none of that shit. That's too much.
Bro, you crazy? You don't know what you're saying, bro. Gator
No.
meat is the best meat ever. Imagine a crossover between pork and chicken.
What up, Matt? Good to see you.
Everybody
Um,
loves pork and everybody loves chicken.
Everybody loves pork. Everybody loves. Well, not everybody loves pork. Let's be honest. Um,
Ah,
I mean,
well,
the biggest thing of pork that I could say that most people are gonna love is bacon. Like, how can you ever take a nice crispy strip of bacon? I'm talking crispy to where you just bleak, flick it and it just falls right off, and just crunch on that. So good.
no, man, the skin, the pork skin is the best part.
What's that?
You never had pork skin? It's when you fry it.
Josh said
It's called
fried deer meat.
cracklings or something like that.
Man, we got so many comments going on. I can hardly keep up.
Oh, man.
We're popular. Look at now we're getting everybody
Yo.
hungry. They're like, damn, munchies, deer meat, gator's good. Rebel says.
No, but my girlfriend, she cooks really good. So I want her to go all fancy on the meat, like barely cook it, like.
Speaking of
like
Thanksgiving in your
sizzling.
household, so what nationality are you for the people that don't know?
Cuban, 100% Cuban. My girlfriend is 100%. She's been in this country for like 7 years now.
7 years, and you guys are both both of you are Cuban. Now, do you keep
I
it?
would have never dated a Cuban girl. I would have never dated a Cuban girl.
How you doing it? I ain't. They're
Never.
too crazy. They're too wild.
Hell yeah. Listen, they're the type of woman that like they boss around men.
This is for
like,
you guys.
Like you go to a house where there's a Cuban lady and she's probably there like, taking charge of the house.
I gotta be honest. One of my best friends is Puerto Rican, and I went to his house one time. His mother is like 100% Puerto Rican, and she's like yelling at everybody in Spanish, and then like she's like telling this kid to do this and this, and then she sees me and she's like, "Oh, hi, darling, come on in, good to see you." And I'm like, "Oh shit, this lady's gonna whoop my ass if I don't pay attention."
Yeah, they probably be killing somebody, and then they're like, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
Yeah, like, "Oh, how was your day today? Come on in."
I know I'm Cuban as hell. I have an accent, I have a whole thing, but I don't like that very much. And like, because I came here when I was 11, and I grew up with my friends that were very. I had a friend that was very Christian, and their family was very like quiet. They would eat at the table, they would give grace. And I love this dude. I love his family. I used to make fun of them because they were too family. They were too close. But that was a good thing, brother. They took care of the kid. They were very close to each other.
Right. Well, that's called somebody help me out. The nuclear family. That's what it's all based around.
I love that.
They're trying to get rid of that. They don't like that, man. People don't like that nowadays. They're talking about don't do that.
Exactly, but I'm bringing that shit back. When I have a kid,
Let's bring it
when
back.
we're eating on the table, and there's no negotiation with my son.
I want tons of Cubano Americanos. Okay, it's gonna be great.
But yeah, I would have never dated a Cuban girl. But for my injury, I need a Cuban girl because I need somebody who's awake, somebody that knows what they're doing. Like, how do you say that? I forgot. Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah. I would help you, but there's so many words that I could choose, and I have no idea which way you're leaning on towards what you need.
No, like she's very into it. Like she she looks.
She's very
self-aware.
Yeah, that's good too. Okay.
Of the situation. Because there's women that or not women. Like I'm saying, like there's nurses and stuff that they can see you suffering there. They probably like, oh no, they're not paying attention to what you're doing, or you got to tell them everything. Like, hey, don't you see my leg is falling or something? She's on top of everything. She's on top of the game.
Right. Yeah, and you know what? I can actually attest, and as well as you can, like, to have somebody that's gonna stick with you and like help you through this crazy freaking life that now you have to live. Just to find somebody that will do that and stay and not run away, that right there in itself is a blessing. You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
tell you a secret about this. I don't want to jinx my luck, but I can turn any girl into my girl. Because
Uh-oh, call the police. No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
I know that might sound bad, but it sounds bad because, I'm making it seem like if I'm manipulating her or something, or I can manipulate women or something. It's not that. My girlfriend has turned me into something that she likes. For example, I'm not drinking that much beer now. So
Right.
any women, any person that hears this now, they're like, wait. Maldito is not drinking? What's wrong with that guy? Well, my girlfriend didn't like it that much. I was a little bit out of control, and I didn't quit, but I'm drinking a lot less. If I don't need to be drinking, I'm not gonna drink. So you see, I'm bending over for her, so she has to do the same for me.
You know
Well,
what?
these are
I
things
like
you
the way
gotta
you just
teach.
put that. I mean, I'm bending over for her, so she's got to do the same for me.
Exactly. This is the first. This is a family. This is a relationship. And the thing is that many people are afraid to tell their women something that it helps them. Like, hey, baby, I don't like this. Don't do this.
Yeah, Van said, "Hell's yeah, confidence, bro. You got it." Tomasa said it
Yeah,
takes a very special person to
I
see
rather my
past our
girlfriend said,
disabilities. Yeah.
I rather my girlfriend says, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna stop doing that. So let's break up. And then that's it. We break up. But I'm not gonna be with somebody that's treating me bad and embarrassed, and treating me like shit and
Right.
not taking care of me. I don't work like that. I rather be by myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If they're not in it, if they're not in
And I
for
know
the
a lot
long
of
haul,
people
then what
like
the hell's the point?
a lot of people might say like, oh, dude, you don't know what it is to be alone. I do not know what it is to be alone because I never been more than 6 months without a relationship. More than 4 months.
You've never
without a
been 6
relationship.
months in your whole entire life. Well, I mean, since you was like a young buck.
Since I was 12 years old, I had a girlfriend.
Nice.
At 14, I was in juvenile because of a girlfriend. I was
hear an
dating
echo.
a girl.
There's an echo somewhere. Hold on. Let me do this. Do you guys hear an echo on there? Or is it just me? No, I do hear the echo. Let me see if this is it. 2? There we go. Say something.
Something.
That was it. That was it. That was the echo. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Van says everyone gets a dry season.
No, yeah. But the thing is that before my injury, I had a lot of luck.
Thanks, Felicia.
But first
Appreciate
of all, I said I never been without a girlfriend, but I only have 4 girlfriends in my life.
Right.
So but every time I get a girlfriend, it's for like a long time, like 4 years.
You know, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even want to get into my life. My life was a fucking shit show, bro. Like, I had girlfriends, but, like, I'd have girlfriends and I wouldn't have girlfriends. And then I'd be, like, running around trying to find a girlfriend. And then I'd find this girl, didn't work. This girl didn't work. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and then I'd find a good girl. Then I'd be with a good girl. Then I'd fucking screw over the good girl. And the good girl would be pissed at me. And then,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Then I'm like, well, then fuck, now I'm by myself. Now I got to, and then I realized, you can't be a dickhead when you're a little guy rolling around.
The thing is that all my life, I always been afraid to be alone. So what I do is that I create a good relationship from the beginning.
Right.
I do my best to, like first of all, how do you start with a good relationship? Make sure you choose a good girl, brother. Like
Right.
my first girlfriend when I came to this country, I was 12 years old, almost 13. And she was my first girlfriend, but 13 years old, what the hell is that, But I
Yeah,
lasted
you're still
with
a
her
kid.
until I was 16. I'm lying. I lasted with her until I was like, almost 16.
Right.
You see, at that age, who lasts that long? And that girl was the #1 honor student, honor student in
Yep, you
school.
got it.
And then I moved to another state, and the girl that I dated in that state, she was also an honor student. She was like a real nice girl. So every time I have a woman, I try to
Oh,
choose the
shit.
best one,
Okay. Never mind. I was just
so
trying
I
to say
don't
something.
have
No, you're
problems later.
right.
Like
And
when
you've
I
been,
started with
hold
my
on,
girlfriend.
you've been with your girl. I don't want to say her name or anything and dox her because that's on you. But you've been with her for how long now?
5 years.
Nice.
And this month is gonna be 5 years on Thanksgiving.
Nice. Yeah, and like Rebel said, my ex-husband booked when I became a wheelchair bound. My husband now sees past my injuries. That's all it is. You got to find somebody that sees past that shit. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something.
The wheelchair does
I
not
had a-
define you. It is just your mode of transportation.
Depends. Because wait, let's
I
start
rock
with
this fucking shit. Wheelchair Rick, that does define me because it is my it's
Of
in my
course it
damn
does.
persona.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
I love it.
Everything defines you.
Right.
Everything defines you. If I had a tattoo across my face, that would define me. It doesn't matter. That defines me, whether you want to believe it or not. That's what the people out there are seeing. You
Right.
know, because sometimes you can say I'm a king, but if everybody sees you as a trash, then you are trash. It doesn't matter what you think of yourself. You can think good about yourself. I have a good ego. You know, you can think about yourself, but you got to work for that too.
I'm gonna put that
So
there
my
for a minute.
wheelchair doesn't define me. You know why my wheelchair doesn't define me?
Why?
Because I don't talk about my wheelchair like I'm in pain. My girlfriend doesn't know anything about my wheelchair. In other words, you know, I'm not complaining.
She don't even know I'm in a wheelchair.
In other words, like, you know, I'm around people and they barely notice that I'm in a wheelchair. So that's why I don't let my wheelchair define me.
I
But
really
if
do
I'm in a
believe that
place
you can
where
have
I'm always-
you can have a mindset and a confidence level bigger than your appearance, and then people are just they forget about that shit. You know
my
what I mean?
ego destroys my chair. But if you're
Everybody
somebody
that's in a chair
complaining
knows
about,
what I'm
like,
doing right now, and it's okay. Because nobody can see it, and you don't have to think about it. Just go ahead and continue the conversation. Everything is normal.
Oh, shit. But what I was saying about the girlfriend, let me tell you something. When I broke my neck, I was in an 8-year relationship with a beautiful girl.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. This is a good story.
Yeah. And I did it, and she didn't dump me. The thing is that I knew how things were gonna work. And as soon as I got out of the hospital, I told her, I said, listen, she had like 10 years more than me. So I was 28, she was 38 at the moment. I never dated a woman my age. I don't like women my age. And so I said, my girlfriend now, but my girlfriend, look how smart she is. So what I'm saying is that girl, I told her, listen, you're 38. You don't have to be taking care of somebody in a wheelchair. I understand everything. I understand I did this to myself. I know it's going to be a problem. You keep going with your life. I fucked up mine. You keep going with yours and whatever, you know. And she said to me, and a lot of people were like, oh, hey, bro, that wasn't your choice. Of course it was. Of course it was, because she's not going to do it.
Right.
Then she's going to feel obligated to be with me. Of course it's my choice. So I told her, let's break up. And she told me, oh, okay, yeah. After 8 years. When she said, yeah, I knew exactly that I did the right choice.
Right. Well, I mean, when
So
they
I
leave it
don't
up to
blame
you,
my
then you already know what they want to do. They're just leaving it up to you to make it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They're prolonging the inevitable.
Then she's going to be looking at me like I'm in a wheelchair.
No, but hold
all the
on.
time.
This story gets better, though. This story gets fucking better. Hold on a second. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I'm saying, like, I don't want to get, like, she gets, like, I didn't want it to be with her because I know she was going to be, like, every time that we were going to go out, she's going to, before, I was very, very active. Now I'm in a wheelchair. She's going to notice the difference. So I'm not going to be putting her through all that.
Wasn't it, like, how did you meet your current girlfriend, though? Wasn't your current girlfriend, like, a friend of your girlfriend's that came one day? Or oh, no, she was with somebody else. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, she came to visit a dude that was next to me.
This is while you're in the hospital. Still.
Yeah.
Still in the hospital, freshly fucking broke up. Sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because I was going to therapy and I will stay there. But yeah, man, she was there, but I didn't want to talk to her. The funny thing is that even with a broken neck, I was still happy. And the nurses, they would come to my room and they would hide from all the other people. So I would have like 4 nurses in my room talking to me because
Nice.
they hated all the other patients. That was
Oh, no. I had this, like, literally, I'm not even joking, bro. Like, I had the same exact experience at Mary Free Bed in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was up there, and, like, nurses would come in, and they would sit down on the couch, and they would have their clipboard and shit. And they would just come in and sit down. They'd be like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, pretty good. What's going on? And they'd be like, oh, nothing much. And they'd sit down, and they'd have their clipboard, and then I'm looking at them, and I'm like, am I supposed to do something? Are we going somewhere or whatever? And they're like, no, I'm just, I got some shit to finish up. I just figured you wouldn't mind if I hung out. I'm like, no, by all means, fuck it. Whatever, we'll shoot the shit.
No, but this one came to talk to me. Like there was a nurse there that I thought she was going to be, because that's what happens. Once you break your neck, you feel like you have like you're against time. Like, oh shit, I got to get a girlfriend. So you start shooting everywhere. Shooting your shots with anybody.
So anyways, I started blasting.
There was a nurse.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
There was a nurse there my age, and she was talking to me about she was really friendly with me, and whatever. She made me feel really good, and I was like, bro, once I get out of here, I'm gonna talk to her.
Right.
But I got out of there, and I realized that no, man. Remember, nurses are there to make you feel happy, not for you to think that they want something with you.
I learned that. Hold on a minute. I gotta take my pills.
Oh yeah, that's right. With the juice.
Why not? You know what I mean? If you're gonna go, you might as well go hard. You know what I mean?
Like a man right there.
You might as well go hard.
Like a man right there. I drink. After that, I'll take a bite out of the bottle.
Oh damn, you crazy now? You're going off the deep end. But no, listen. So like these nurses or whatever, like I started becoming friends with them, and they were like, we're not supposed to let anybody follow us on Facebook or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like when you get out of here, I can't control that. So I was like, oh okay. So I got home and I fucking sent them all like friend requests, right? And they like accepted it. Well, then come to find out, they're all fucking like, oh my god, dude, they believe in like this crazy shit. So like they get mad when I post shit about certain things, and they're like, how dare you, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, really?
I know what you're saying, but you know what? I feel for them because, brother, to take care of a whole bunch of people like that, you can't be okay in your head. Like you can't be 100%. And I know it sounds fucked up, but because nobody likes to take care of nobody. Especially right. So imagine family members don't even care about us. Imagine them. They gotta be with a smile. They don't care. Like one day I was like full of shit everywhere. And they came in and they were making jokes, like cleaning me, and I'm there like, oh my freaking God, this is embarrassing. But so for them to have that type of like mentality, they gotta be holy shit.
I just heard that. It probably scared the shit out of you, didn't it? What'd she do? Just pop in the house?
Yeah, my God.
She was like, peekaboo.
Come here, let me see. Look at her sweater.
What she got? Oh, you got the Mickey sweater. What's up, girl? Heck yeah. Good to see you got home safe.
Oh, no, yeah. You can't listen. You can't hear anything because it's on the...
What's she doing? Listening to her podcasts?
No, because she wears headphones so nobody can talk to her. She's just zoning out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think she's too cool. No, that's a horrible idea. I hate people that walk around in the street with headphones.
It kind of does though. Like if you're wearing headphones though, like nobody's gonna look at you and be like, I want to talk to this person.
Dude,
they're gonna be like, oh fuck,
I don't trust my shadow. I don't even trust my shadow.
I want to hear what's going on around me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People that go out with headphones, I think they don't care about their life.
Mm-hmm.
I see people in bicycles
wait a minute.
Headphones.
What if you get headphones that can listen to your surroundings?
Maybe, but
That
now
would be
I need
dope.
to hear everything, everything. Bro, I'm mad nosy. Like if I go
You
to a
said I'm
park
mad
and there's
nosy.
yeah, dude, I can't mind my own business. When I go to a restaurant, I'm talking to you. I'm giving you my full attention, but I know everything that's gonna go around me.
Right.
And nothing takes me by surprise. I see somebody fell over there. I know my girlfriend could be like, "Hey, you remember that girl in the restaurant?" Yes, I remember everything. I looked at everybody. I know if anybody was a threat. Bro, I'm mad skittish when I go outside.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Mike said sound
but it's not
enhancing
that I'm
headphones.
afraid of
Yep.
people. It's just that I'm
That's got to
afraid
be a
in
thing.
everything. Like I just like to be aware. Not that I'm afraid. I just like to be aware of things.
No, for sure. And like to be honest with you, nowadays is the time to be aware. You want to have your head on a damn swivel. I mean, because dude, people are getting
There's so many
shot and
crazy
murdered and
people.
fucking robbed and dude anywhere. And you guys live
But
in
not
like a
only
pretty
that,
prominent spot, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably not too dangerous just for her to go out by herself and do what she's
I
got to do.
was
But
one time I was in the park and I was in my bike and there was somebody walking and I saw their big ass headphones and I'm like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, and they didn't hear me. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go around them.
right, what if somebody needs help? Right, what the hell?
Yeah, they turned and I almost hit them. And I'm like, yo,
Dog, you
and
should
they,
have just
oh my
fucking
God,
hit
I'm
that
sorry,
motherfucker. I'm
I'm
telling you,
sorry.
hit that
I
son
was
of a
gonna
bitch. Who
ruin my
cares?
bike. I was gonna ruin my bike. But dude, that's the problem. And the guy's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, dude, I didn't hear you. Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
I wonder
Smart
why.
guy. Right.
It might have made my bike with a blindfold. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. No wonder you're blindfolded.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Next time we do this, I'm getting all kinds of ideas. Like I'm gonna have your name under your picture, my name under my picture. That way, people know who we are. And I don't know. I mean, I'm using my regular wheelhouse format. So like every time I talk to somebody like you or anybody else, we're using the wheelhouse format. So it's like this is where we're at. This is the wheelhouse. You know what I mean? So it's like even though it's the pair of the quad, Rick and Maldito, or Rick and Rowdy or whatever, it's still at the wheelhouse.
Every time I see on YouTube, the days that I'm watching it on my TV, and I'm like, oh look, there's this guy, and it takes me an hour to write something. So I'm like, oh well, but I'll just pop by and be like, yo, what's up? That guy that you were talking to the other day.
Oh, you're talking about
he
Albert.
Was ranting,
Albert.
That guy was ranting some crazy shit, but not untrue. That he was crazy, but he wasn't lying.
Bro, Al gets nuts,
I don't know
man.
how can people have the balls. A lot of people tell me, bro, how can you have the balls to talk so much shit like that about masculinity and all that shit? Well, maybe because I'm a man and I talk about being
I'm a
man.
man, right? I got testosterone
Yeah,
in my blood.
Yeah, exactly. But that guy is talking about like secrets and like conspiracy theory. I'm like, bro, they're gonna look for you and they're gonna bury you.
Well, here's the thing. To be honest, they're gonna bury this fucking show before they bury it. They're gonna bury like my whole page. They're gonna see Wheelchair Rick and be like, nah. We gotta 86 this guy. Put him out. Put him out to pasture. Let him dry
Especially
out.
nowadays that people get, because he was saying some stuff there about things that they have like.
Bro, I got a fucking email.
In Florida.
I got an email that like literally said some shit about bro, it was crazy. Like, I don't know. I'll share it to my page later, but like it was telling me about how I violated something and that I'm banned for so long. But then I go and I look and like my ads are still running. I'm still able to post it on Facebook. But then I'll click something and like it'll go through. But then the next time I click it, it'll say, you're only, like you can't do this. You are banned from doing this or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Something's going on, man. Like Facebook's watching my shit. Like they're waiting for me. They're waiting for me to fuck up pretty much.
When I was listening to him, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be more careful of like what I let on here. I guess.
Alex Jones. He sounded like Alex Jones. I was like, holy shit, like bro, they're gonna spend the.
Look what they're doing to Alex Jones, right? They're fucking suing Alex Jones for like. You can't even make that much money. $1 billion? Fuck out of here.
Remember when everybody was calling Alex Jones crazy, and now everything is true.
Now everything that he said's coming true, right? Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is that now social media is becoming more informative than the news. Because in the news, you know what? Since I don't know shit about politics, and what I know,
Yeah, Rebel, come on
usually
out
offends
whenever.
a lot of people.
Right. Well, and see, like,
But-
I already got a political show, so we're not going to get into that. If you guys want to talk politics,
Nah,
I'm going
yeah.
to have you come on the Rick and Rowdy, because that's where the politics
No,
shit
what I
happens.
was saying is that, like in the news, like they give us wrong things because I have a cousin in Canada, and she's like, "Oh, what the hell is going on in your country?" And she tells me these things.
You
I'm
should
like,
ask her the
"Bro,
same thing.
Bro, you live in Canada. Shut the fuck
Right,
up."
look at your Justin Trudeau crossing his legs up there.
Yeah,
They had
you
that. They
told
had
me-
that semi truck people that got a bunch of fines. They couldn't open their bank accounts.
Oh, but yeah, but what I'm saying is that they say some crazy shit of that, like, the news is crazy, bro.
It's all nuts. Well, that's the thing. YouTube has gotten more open ever since shit's been coming out that it's true. Once they figured out that shit's actually true now, they can't disprove it. Now they have to let it go. Now that they found out that, like, for instance, and this is all we're going to say and we'll move on, but, like, the ballot harvesting and the stuffing of ballots in the fucking boxes, there's so much proof of that now that they have to let you go if you say certain elections were quote-unquote rigged or
Yeah,
whatever.
they
You know what I
don't
mean?
do anything, but what they do is that they cut your views. So they say, like, if
Hola,
your
Kimpola.
shit is getting views, if your shit is getting views, they take it off. They stop sharing it. So
Yeah.
now you're not gonna have as many views.
Well, no,
because
yeah,
you're
you can be
saying
popular as shit. You could be cool as fuck. You could have the best show on the internet, but it doesn't matter if they suppress your output. Which I guarantee you, they
Exactly.
do
And if
that
it's
to
like
people
2 or
just
3
like me that's doing this shit. So it's like, it's whatever.
If in a week, if you didn't get all the views you needed, it's gonna die off. Like after a week, it doesn't get any more views. So that's why they do it. They hold
Right.
it for a week, and then you get like no views at all.
Let me ask you this, Maldito. We
Yeah.
are 51 minutes and
Yeah, bro. My
52
girlfriend's
minutes.
here already.
Are you ready to call it?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Next time we're gonna have some more ideas, and I got a couple of things that I'm working on that is gonna be very, very beneficial for anybody in a wheelchair.
All right, dope. Well,
I'm trying to get into a lot of good things so I can share them, and it's gonna be really good. This year is gonna be really good.
dope. Stay with me, Maldito. Don't go off yet. I'm going to be right with you in a second. I got to tell everybody bye. Next time, chime in, guys. We got a live tonight. If you want to watch that, we'll be back live in a little bit. Other than that, if you want to catch me and Maldito next time, we're going live next time. Probably next week or something.
You let me know. Because
Just look
sometimes
out
we
for
have
it.
the
We don't know.
days.
Look out for it. We'll make sure. Because
It's 5:30. Around 5:30,
Yeah.
you're gonna be.
around 5:30 one of these days, we're
And
going to be
make
going
sure
live.
to follow. Make sure to follow CSI, the CSI live.
SCI
Rules.
Life, not
So-
CSI, SCI. We're not crime scene investigators, although that'd probably be a cool job for a paraplegic. I don't know if a quadriplegic could handle that job. No offense. You might need to grip some tools and shit.
The wheelchair track.
Right, the wheelchair tracks all through the
man
blood
was,
seed and
Kenny
shit. Right.
Bicycle.
Oh shit. All right. Tune in next time, guys. Good to see you, Maldito. Hold up, everybody else. We'll see you next time here, the pair in the quad.